Divorce, it's a topic that sparks debate, heartbreak, and deep reflection. In today's world, divorce is often seen as a normal part of life, a legal contract that can be ended when things don't work out. But what does the Bible say about divorce? How does a Christian perspective contrast with modern societal views? Let's dive in. In today's society, divorce is widely accepted. Many people view marriage as a temporary commitment. If it works, great. If not, there's always an option to leave. Common reasons for divorce today include incompatibility, financial stress, infidelity, and even personal growth that leads partners in different directions. The laws surrounding divorce are designed to make separation easier, sometimes even encouraging it. But is this the way marriage was meant to be? The Bible takes a much different stance on divorce. Let's start with Jesus' words in Matthew 5 verses 31 to 32. It has been said, anyone who divorces his wife must give her a certificate of divorce. But I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, makes her the victim of adultery, and anyone who marries a divorced woman commits adultery. Here, Jesus raises the standard. Divorce was permitted under Mosaic law, but it was never God's design for marriage. Jesus emphasizes that marriage is sacred and should not be dissolved lightly. The Apostle Paul also addresses this in 1 Corinthians 7 verses 10 to 11. To the married I give this command, not I, but the Lord: a wife must not separate from her husband. But if she does, she must remain unmarried or else be reconciled to her husband. And a husband must not divorce his wife. Paul reiterates that marriage is a lifelong covenant, not just a legal contract. In Malachi 2 verse 16, God says, I hate divorce. Why? Because marriage reflects Christ's relationship with the church, Ephesians 5 verses 25 to 32. Just as Christ loves the church unconditionally, spouses are called to love each other through thick and thin. Divorce disrupts families, causes pain, and leaves lasting scars. While divorce is discouraged, the Bible does acknowledge specific grounds for it. Matthew 19 verse 9 states, I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another woman commits adultery. Paul also addresses abandonment in 1 Corinthians 7 verse 15, but if the unbeliever leaves, let it be so. The brother or the sister is not bound in such circumstances. So while God's ideal is a lifelong marriage, there are instances where divorce may be biblically permissible. But even then, reconciliation should always be sought first if possible. If you've been through a divorce, know this: God's grace is greater than your past. Psalm 34 verse 18 says, The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. God offers healing, restoration, and new beginnings for those who seek Him. Marriage is sacred. Divorce is painful. But God's love and wisdom guide us through every challenge. If you're struggling in your marriage, seek God first. If you've gone through a divorce, know that His grace is enough for you. What are your thoughts on this? Drop a comment below, like this video, and subscribe for more faith-based content. And remember, God's design for marriage is not just about happiness but about holiness. See you in the next video.